Greetings CSC 101 students and staff. Welcome to my website. My name is Peter Lipsky and we'll be discussing targeted advertising and its effect on the consumer and its relation to computing. This is actually an excellent project for me because truthfully I'm not very good with computers, so it really forced me to get out of my comfort zone and learn a lot of new things to get the assignment done, so I hope you enjoy. At first you'll see the background page has a nice background image I got from the internet. Also there is a GIF created from a GIF creator website. I used pictures from both my computer and what I found on the internet that I thought would relate well to the topic. The abstract paragraph discusses briefly a little bit of background on targeted advertising. It discusses just a little bit about what is going to be the content of the website, what you're going to see on these pages. Below that, you'll see a table of contents, and these table of contents are all, this is an ordered list using HTML code, and they're all hyperlinked together, so when you click on one, it links you to the next page. Here you'll see my introduction page. The first thing you notice at the top of the page is the banner created in the Pixlr image creator. I've taken images from the internet and layered them on top of each other and layered some text on top of that to add some cool effect. This page discusses a little bit of the content of the rest of the website, and it gives a bit of an introduction to targeted advertising in general. I'll scroll down and so you can see the next section. As you can see, the banner stays consistent with each page, and it's also hyperlinked back to my home page. So if you're ever perusing my website and you feel the need to go back to the home page, you just click right on the banner or at the link to home at the bottom of the screen and it will take you there. My background page, first paragraph consists of another introduction to targeted advertising, but it goes a little more in depth. The second paragraph is a direct definition from one of my sources on targeted advertising. And I go a little more into detail about that definition, as you can see in the paragraph. In the third paragraph, I talk about contextual advertising, which is a branch of targeted advertising, which gets discussed a little further, as you will see as you read through it. The fourth page is where you can find these advertisements and the way they're presented to the consumer in such a fashion that really makes them stick in your mind, and just how they're really surrounding you everywhere you go. The fifth paragraph consists of the effect that these advertisements have on the user, as well as the controversy surrounding the way they pull the information for these targeted advertisements. A lot of people believe that it breaches privacy laws or intrudes on your privacy, and as you can see below, I have attached a video. It's called Ads That Track Your Web Activity, that I think you'll find very interesting. It's two professionals discussing the way your web activity is tracked and the controversy surrounding it. But it's a little bit of a long video, so I'll let you watch that on your own time. As you can see with this background page and all the other pages on my website, it was formatted using a style sheet, an external style sheet, and with some CSS code embedded into it, so it gives it the nice format, the content box, and the background color. There's some padding and margins and whatnot in the content as well. I will scroll down, go to the next section. This is my analysis page. This page really discusses, it goes in depth on the effect of targeted advertising that it has on both the consumer, well, from both the consumer's perspective as well as the marketer's perspective. Like I said, there's a lot of controversy surrounding this, and this analysis page gives a little good amount of background to it. And as you can see to the right side of the page, I floated an image within the text, and you can see it's got a nice margin there. This image is the title is Targeted Advertising Continues to Grow, and it shows just how rapidly targeted advertising is increasing in the advertising world. I'm going to play the video for you, which is an interview and a demonstration of just how much advertising can be found on just a cell phone on a computer, just logging onto Facebook and checking Twitter.
Avid reader, and I purchase a lot of books on Kindle. I buy a lot of books at bookstores and on Amazon, and I get a lot of targeted emails regarding suggested books that they want me to purchase.
Do you believe that the methods used for targeted advertising are efficient?
Yes, I think they're efficient and effective. For example, they select a lot of the titles that I personally would have chosen myself, or they bring to my attention titles that I would be interested in.
Have you fallen victim to targeted advertising? If so, in what way? And if not, why didn't you?
Yes, I wouldn't say victim. I would say definitely, a willing participant, because they most recently received the recommendation from one of the booksellers of a specific book that I had never heard of. It was a classic book and probably one that I wouldn't be aware of. And I actually went and I downloaded it on my Kindle, and I'm extremely excited to read it.
As you can see here, there are two examples of targeted advertising, one on Facebook and the other on my brother's cell phone, on apps, both targeting TV shows that he frequently. I'd like to give a big thank you to my mother and my younger brother Matt for the help with this. Much appreciated. I'm going to take you guys to the next section where we will continue exploring my website. This is one of the most important pages, specifically because this talks about the relation targeted advertising has to computer science, and I mean it's 100% related. Targeted advertising itself is becoming a science, like in and of itself, and computing is just a huge important part in this. This is what makes the ads efficient and effective. And as you can see, I've inserted another picture. This one has not been floated, however, I liked it just where it was. I've added a little bit of margin to it. I'll take you to the next section. My conclusion page wraps up everything that has been discussed in the website. It talks briefly, brief summary about each page, and as you can see at the bottom, I've got a graph, or a chart, if you will, based upon the results of an online survey that I distributed to a group of my friends. The question was, has targeted advertising affected you? And everyone has responded to yes. So you can just see from the responses from a group of random people that targeted advertising has played like a part in their life in some kind of way. Now I'll take you to my reference page. As you can see, the styling of the reference page is based on an HTML table. I use the table and some styling to add some color to it and border, just to make it a little more interesting. You can see the number of references, the author, the reference title, and the year. And if you go to the arrows at the top, it will link you to the reference page. As you can see here, this is one of the sources I used that was pulled in a previous assignment. This is a very helpful source. And this is the last page, and after having all these hyperlinked buttons, I have linked the next section button back to the home page. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoy my website. Thank you.